after a bit of a bus ride and then a very long walk. I'm in Amesbury, which looks like a lovely little town. I'm extremely hot. I love it because there's always a bit of me that likes a challenge. I got into Amesbury, gone and got myself some food. So I'm just going to find a little spot along here and cook this up. And then I might even just throw my tent up somewhere here because I want to try and have a shower for the first time in 4 days, or at least find somewhere to have a bit of a wash in a river or lake or something, but we'll see. So anyway, I'm going to cook this and I'll show you what's on the menu. We got spag bowl. So I've got 250 grams of lean beef steak mince. This is all from Aldi's. Sauce, pasta sauce, macaroni. It's fast cooking macaroni. It's a lot faster than pasta, that's why I get it. There's my frying pan and stuff in there that I cook with. I'll open that up in a minute. 2.5 litres or 2 litres of water. My cup for boiling stuff and my gas canister and stuff. So that's the pasta cooked, which I then leave in the water with a bit of tin foil over the top. Gives it a little bit of extra heating and keeps it warm whilst I do the mince in here. That's the mince all done, which I leave in the frying pan and then cover it over with some tin foil, and also I put it on tin foil so it's not on the grass. And now I get the pasta and I put it back on there for a little bit, only for about 30 seconds, and then sit back and enjoy straight out the frying pan. Brilliant, I love it. Little bit of hard work, little bit of a fiddle. But always very nice after a long old day. And even though today's been quite easy, to be fair, I've just walked about probably 5 to 6 miles, something like that. It's a hot day, so and it's a long day. My days are always long. I didn't sleep last night, I remember, outside the cathedral, so it's nice to get something like this inside you. I mean, I can't use all the ingredients I'd like to, like put mushrooms in there and fresh tomatoes. I've got salt and pepper, and you know, like maybe garlic, onions, chop up a few things and shove it in there. I mean, I can do that if I'm on a campsite and I want to do that, but I move on. You know, I move on each day, so I don't really carry all that stuff with me. Hello guys, so you joined me several hours after the last clip, and I haven't done much filming today. I kind of wanted to take a little bit of a break, but I know, like I say, you guys enjoy me finding places to sleep and stuff like that. So I went over, after the last clip where you saw me eating, I sat around for half an hour. Then I went into a Wetherspoons pub, which I was really pleased that this place has. Went in there, edited a video, and now I've walked back over to this park where I'm on a football pitch. I think this is the 3rd time I've stayed on a football pitch. I'll spin you around. And I've yet to set the tent up. Oh, you might get a better picture with it spun this way round. Yeah, so this square is the pitch. Little stands over there. It's only a little thing. But I feel like it's okay. And I'm going to set up just here. So good morning. I had an incredible sleep. I'm sorry for the early morning Toby face, but it's early morning and I'm Toby. But what a sleep that was. I can't get up. It's 6 hours, 6.5 hours of deep sleep, deep dreams. That was so needed, because don't forget I didn't sleep at Thingy Bob under the cathedral. So I think that caught up, and then I had that spaghetti bolognese, so a bit better nutrition than the other few days. So, and then let's have a look outside anyway. Oh wow! Oh, that's nice. Let me come out a bit. So I've just been lying here for about half an hour listening to the crows going mental. It's like something at Jurassic Park going on out there today. But yeah, today's mission, I want to have a shower. I didn't have one yesterday. And if I don't have one soon, these clothes are going to actually stick to me. But don't worry, guys. I do keep, like, generally clean. But you want that shower, kind of falling over you. So yeah, that's today's mission. And yeah, so I'm feeling a bit better. Sorry for them early morning Toby shots. The face, I just had a little look at that clip and you're like, oh my God, do I release that? But yeah, of course you do. It's part of the life. But it's it's so wonderful sleeping outdoors like that with the air that's flowing through. It's very, very quiet over here. I'll give you a proper little look round the field in a minute, which isn't a lot to look at, by the way. But anyway, let's get started with the day. Let's go and wake up. Oh, that was what I didn't bring over with me last night, which was disappointing. I forgot to bring some water. I was going to have, I like to have like a green tea at night and stuff like that, or sometimes just a normal cup of tea. And I didn't have any water. And yeah, so I just kind of sat there and went till this morning, so I'm quite dry. So I need to get downtown. It's 6 a.m. I woke up at about 5 past 5. And it's about 6 o'clock now. So yeah, let's get downtown and get some water. Oh, it's Sunday, so they probably won't be open till 10. Okay, let's just wait a bit longer then. So here's last night's spot in all its glory. My beautiful tent, beautiful sunrise rather. This little hedgerow that I slept against, which was nice. It offered all sorts of like wind protection or whatever. It wasn't very windy anyway, but oh, look at that little butterfly just landed on my tent. Morning. Hello. But yeah, so there's the tent. There's the hedgerow. That fence there is what separates over that side is a park. Yeah, so over that side is a park. I will walk out with this, guys, and we'll get a bit better footage of that. But that fence separates the football pitch from the park. And I was going to stay in the park last night. And then I noticed that gate there. There's a little gate there. And then I just thought, no, I'm going to tuck myself in here, shut the gate and lock it. Like you could put the lock across. And I thought dog walkers won't come in here. Like, you might get the odd one, but they won't come in here. They'll generally go in the park. And thank God I did, because there's about 5 of them over there with their dogs, walking their dogs. And I would have been tucked in that corner, like that side of the fence. I'd have been tucked in that corner. And it's always a worry, because dogs are not shy. They just come over and they just sniff and do what they've got to do. So I'm glad I went here, nice and quiet. So yeah, beautiful. So that's the end of another little night out under the stars in nature by a football pitch. I do sleep in the best places. But that's where I was, as always, leave no trace. And let me just spin you around, because then I'll show you this gate that I come through. Not that you needed to see a gate, however. See, that was really nice for me, because I could shut the park off, even though up there they can walk round that way. It's very unlikely because it's a football pitch, so I kind of knew that people walking their dogs are not really gonna get my fat ass out the gate. There we go, open that a bit wider, pick that little bit of rubbish up while I'm here. But yeah, so there we go. And it was open when I went in there, it was about like that. But yeah, I was going to pitch up there, like just in that corner, but then had all of this, and this morning there was about 5-6 dog walkers or whatever, so it was nice and private over there. No one saw me. I had a wonderful sleep, and it's now 7:30, so I had to linger around there for about 40 minutes, let my tent dry out. I didn't have to wait 40 minutes for the tent to dry. In this heat it'll dry in about 10 minutes, 15 minutes. But I was kind of just poodling around and doing whatever. I like to walk around bare feet and get that feeling of nature, get grounding with the energies and stuff. But so I did that for a little while, and now I'm just going to head back into Amesbury town. Thankfully they have a Wetherspoons, I said that already I think, which opens at 8 o'clock. Another huge wonderful thing that Wetherspoons do. 8 o'clock in the morning they're open, sometimes open until like 1 o'clock in the morning, which when you're out here living this type of life is an absolute godsend at times. When you're just dog tired, you can just find a Wetherspoons, charge your stuff, and yeah, you can kind of try and recoup for a very reasonable price as well. So seems like a sweet little town, this one, Amesbury. Steeped in history, apparently. I was chatting to one of the locals last night. He said this place is steeped in history, so I'm gonna have a coffee and Wetherspoons in a minute and go and check out some of that and see if I can pass on any of that info to you. Oh, by the way, the Salisbury Cathedral is the oldest timepiece in the world. I've done that no justice whatsoever. I better go and brush up on that. It's the oldest clock in the world, or something like that. It's something interesting. I'm going to go and find it out right now and then do this clip again. Right, so here we go. Let's try that again. In 1386, it had a clock built, and it's believed to be the world's oldest working mechanical clock. It doesn't have a face or anything like that, and it only chimed on the hour because it just called the ministers or whatever they are to prayer. Stuff like that. Okay, that was it's the world's oldest mechanical working clock. The rest is gone. But anyway, what was I saying? Yeah, this seems like a sweet little town. I like these little towns where it's just like one road there and then another road there. It's very easy to navigate round. I can see all the shops up front. what they are, where they are, and stuff like that. So it's really nice. So I'm going to be lingering around here for a little while. Yeah, and we'll just see what today brings. It's a scorching day. I think it's already 24 degrees out, something like that. And it is Sunday the something. I'll leave it down there. So anyway, right, let's see what's going on today. So instead of going into Wetherspoons in Amesbury, about a mile and a half away was my other favourite place, which is my namesake, Toby Carvery. Are in here. They do like this is more for the guys not based in the UK who wouldn't know what a Toby Carvery is. Carvery speaks for itself. It offers a variety of different foods and meats and stuff like that you get, and you help yourself and you eat as much as you want. But they also do that at a breakfast time as well. So I decided to walk up from Amesbury, come down here and get something to eat in here. So that's what we're going to do. But I'll give you a spin round. They're always nice little buildings. I always feel good value. And for, like I say, guys like me who are out on the road, travelling around, doing what we're doing, they offer a great value. So let me spin you around and we can go in.
Just two of them, yeah? Anything else? No? That will be
Again, so it's got loads of charge points and stuff like that. So I'll sit in here for the next few hours now. It's normally nice and quiet. I'll find myself a nice little spot, have something to eat if I get, and then can go back up until 11 o'clock and eat as much as I want. So I'm doing my second night on the football pitch in Amesbury. So just gonna walk down this little road to get there, share this little bit with you. I think there's a car coming actually, which is quite handy because it means I've got a bit of light. But yeah, I'll spin you around anyway. So that's where we are. Got a little park. I hadn't planned to do 2 nights here, but it was quite nice. Last night it was quite peaceful, and I spent all day today editing, so it means it's left it a little bit late in the day for me to kind of say get to Stonehenge, which is 5 miles away, and then run the risk of not being able to find somewhere to sleep. Okay, so I'll just explain why I was walking down the back of that little alleyway. It was the run down there behind that cabin. Where I'm sleeping is going to be over there, but in there are 2 cars that were parked, and I didn't want them to see where I was like walking straight down here, which they can see direct in the line if I'd followed the path down. So what I did was I come round, went up there, made it look like I was going somewhere else, and then just cut along the back bit there, come out, come down here, and they can't see me because of this fence. So yeah, maybe a little over the top to some people, but this is what I'm always trying to say to people: when you're out here and you're completely alone, there is no other set of eyes, there's no dog, there's no partner, there's no there's no friends here or anything like that. It is just you. That's how I become anyway. A bit, I'm sort of like very kind of cautious to that stuff. I'm like, okay, I'd rather people think that I'm not here And then I can come down here, take the long route round the football pitch, get there, and then set up. So yeah, that's kind of how it is for me. So yeah, anyway, I'm now walking down this side. See, so I've gone the long way around the football pitch. And just, you know, because I am on my own, it's like, it gives me that little bit of peace of mind that they can't see me having come down here. You know, and it just means I can relax a little bit more when I get there. I'm sure you guys know what I'm trying to bloody say anyway. But yeah, no, little football terrace, how cool is that? Maybe the smallest terrace in the world. Amesbury Town Football Club. So, my second night at Amesbury football pitch, just there, leave no trace as always. Another nice sleep last night, so I'm glad I made the decision to stay here for the second time on the trot. It's been really enjoyable. It's also a little bit overcast today, so the clouds are out in the sky. It's lovely to actually see the clouds again. They always look beautiful against the blue backdrop, and knowing that the sun's behind them, for me, I'm always like, that's a lovely feeling, that anyway. But right, so I'm heading into town. I'm going to get a Wetherspoons, of course, and then I'm going to be kind of loosely making my way over towards Stonehenge and see what's going on there. But for now, from me, from Amesbury Town Football Club, you now have a new fan, a new supporter. I will be back, but I don't know when. So until then, I'll see you again. And I started talking to this incredible woman. What's your name? Susanna, guys, honestly, has never had a McDonald's before. And the more I loosened that grip on life and started to realise I am the life that is within the grip, I started to blossom. I always feel such gratefulness at times like this, because there's so many unfortunate people that, well, they don't get to do that. If I don't get good, bring me on camera.
You're welcome.
See you later.